Good morning everybody, welcome to Richmond English School. Welcome to our mini English class, our mini grammar class as it is this morning, which will be B2 C1 level, B2 Cambridge First, C1 Cambridge Advanced. And we're going to be looking at conditionals, specifically the 0, first, second, third and mixed conditionals. And to keep it topical, we will be looking at some COVID conditionals. Okay, our old friend Mr. COVID, hello. Good, okay, so let's start off with the 0 conditional. Is that... remember from your last English class, is that something you use to describe something which is generally true or something which is more personal to you? Do you remember that? Let's have a look at an example. If you wear a mask, you reduce transmission. Is that a statement about an individual, or are we expressing something more objective, something which is more of a general scientific truth? Which do you think? I would suggest yes. It's a general scientific truth. If you wear a mask, you reduce transmission. So it's a generalization. If plus the present tense in the condition clause and then the present tense in the result clause. If you take an umbrella, when it rains, you stay dry because an umbrella keeps you dry. That is generally true. If plus present tense in the result. Let's go straight on to the first conditional. So, is the first conditional, is that something which is more personal to you, or are we also expressing a general truth? Let's have a look at the example. If there is another lockdown, I will go bonkers. Is that a general truth, or am I talking about my own predicament? It's the latter. So this is the one where we talk about something which is more of a real situation which might affect a real person. So how do we put this together? What is the form? Well, in the condition clause, the present tense again. So if there is the present tense of the verb to be, another lockdown. And then in the result clause, will plus infinitive without to. So not I will to go bonkers, I will go bonkers. Good. Let's move on to the next one if we can. So the second conditional. And let me ask you this. With the second conditional, are we moving from reality to imagination or from imagination closer to reality? When does the first conditional become the second conditional? Are we moving away from the here and now or towards the here and now? Well, let's have a look. If there was a vaccine, we would prevent the virus spreading. So the reality is, at the time of recording this, late September 2020, there is no vaccine. So we are looking into the realms of imagination. And when we imagine in English, what do? Well, we go into the past tense. We use what we call the unreal past. So the best way to understand the second conditional is to imagine what the truth is and then go back a tense from the truth. So there is no vaccine. In imagination, we show we're something we're imagining by saying if there was a vaccine, or if you want to sound very formal, if there were a vaccine. So here, when we're imagining, in the condition clause, we use the past tense to show its imagination. And then in the result clause, the will also goes back a tense and becomes would. And we might also use another verb like could. So we would prevent the virus spreading, or we could prevent the virus spreading. So, what about the third conditional? When do we use the third conditional? Cast your mind back. Do you remember that one? Is that something where we are reimagining the present? We are reimagining the past. Does anybody remember? Do you remember from your last English class? I hope you got it right. The third conditional is the conditional we use when we are actually trying to rewrite history. We're trying to reimagine something which has already taken place. So let me help you understand that a bit better. Let's look at an example. So if I had gone on holiday, I would have gone to Spain. So, because there was the possibility of spending 2 weeks in self-isolation, if I had gone on holiday, I didn't go on holiday, I decided to say in sunny England instead. So I didn't go on holiday is the truth. So if I'm reimagining the truth, then do we go forward a tense if we're imagining in English, or do we go backwards a tense? We go back a tense. So I didn't go on holiday, simple past. If we're reimagining the past, we go back an extra tense into the past. We use the past perfect. So if I had gone, past perfect, and the form of the past perfect had plus verb 3 of the main verb. And then if we are reimagining the result of this past action, we use would plus have plus the third form of the verb. Verb 3, speak, spoke, spoken, verb 3, write, wrote, written, verb 3, go, went, gone. I would have gone to Spain. Let's now look at an example of a mixed conditional. So mixed in conditionals means we are mixing the time references. So we are mixing the time referred to in the condition clause with the time referred to in the result clause. So the condition remains the same. If I had gone on holiday, I didn't go on holiday. If I had gone, imagining the past, we're using the past perfect. But now, instead of looking at the past result of that action, we are looking at the present result. What would the result be of that action today? So if I had gone on holiday, I would be today on the beach in Spain. Not here, talking to you. Fun as it is. So that is the third conditional. Sorry, that is the mixed conditional. Sorry, that is the mixed conditional, when we are mixing up the time references between the condition and the result. Conditionals can be quite a complicated area, and I do appreciate that was a very, very, very quick class. But if you want extra exercises on that, please do get in touch with us. Email us, mail at Richmond English School, richmondes.com. Contact us through our Facebook page, and we would be happy to help you, or you're very welcome to join us for a free trial class, and you can see what it's like to learn this sort of thing with us live and online. That's it for today. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.